That was hilarious.
Freedom Fusion, lemonade and peach.
Silence.
Which is more peach, and I'm not opposing it.
Lemonade and peach. That sounds
I'm not opposing it. It's great.
fucking nice, actually.
But here's one thing that you're not gonna like.
Yeah, what's that?
To me, it doesn't have that burn, which I like.
That's odd because the mango lemonade has that burn to it. It's got a really nice burn.
Yeah, this is yeah, thank God no burn.
Disappointing. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave the party real quick and come back.
Christ.
That was
Oh.
rough.
Oh! Bad
Dramatic
audio quality.
NHL action, club style here on EA Sports.
Stop calling me.
Holy
You're that
Lord.
pissed off about Mountain Dew?
Which one?
Liberty Fusion. The burn ain't there, so you had to leave.
These teams look ready to go, as does the
I was so
official. Let's bring it
disrespected
on.
by that lemonade's lack of burn. It's a lemonade.
Great night for hockey.
It's supposed to burn a little.
Okay, so you have... I'm guessing you've had the generic blackberry lemonade at Publix?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So what... Oh!
What
That
the
wasn't a
fuck
big
was that?
What's the other blackberry infused lemonade that you were telling me
Ooh,
about?
I don't recall. The thing I was telling you about was the strawberry pineapple, which I still
Strawberry
have been drinking for
pineapple.
like 2 months straight now. It is my new default
Okay.
de facto.
Well, you drew a penalty. That's a
Nice.
positive. And you got
Oh,
rocked.
we get to see it again.
Oh, awesome. You haven't watched the fucking freezer joint. Did you not watch it? I put it in the Discord.
Watch what? Oh, that's probably why.
I pinged you on it.
Yeah, I don't
The
know.
freezer
Ever since
twins.
my iPhone updated, shit just has been
First power play
bizarre.
opportunity of the game, and also a
Like,
chance to
it's
dictate pace if they can go ahead
settings
in
that
this
used to be enabled are no longer enabled, and I gotta.
Oh, let me
fucking
guess.
readjust
Let me
all
guess.
that
You
shit.
don't get Xbox notifications anymore.
I'd have to look. I haven't noticed any lately.
That is an issue.
There's a lot of stuff
That
that I
is
just
known.
haven't been getting notified.
Oh!
You popped him like a temple.
To get position, shuts it down early.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here.
Damn!
Grabbed along the
Trading
board by
blows.
Willis. Detroit's got possession while undermanned. Gets it out of his own end.
Go gadget.
Checky lined it up
Wound.
perfectly.
Desperately trying to get the fuck out of there.
Both sides back to even strength here, and we
Do
are
not.
still tied.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone
Thanks for
possession
that
time,
death
but it was
pass,
all
you
perimeter, and
clown.
they didn't find ways to
Oh.
move the coverage. It was easy as a
About a
PK
death
unit
spiral
to
instead.
stand in that box formation and not move.
You
You
gonna
have
let
to
anybody
find
else
ways to
get
create
some
motion
hits?
and pull the coverage outside the dots.
And not much on
There you
that
go. Go
one.
for it.
The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. And they get the puck out. He got all
I
that
fucking
in.
reversed the kid.
And they turn it over in the neutral zone. The Predators
What
have it now.
on
The
earth?
fuck out of here.
Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed
I was
the
so
pass and he
confused.
picks
I
off.
just didn't know what to think.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Keane.
Oh, that could have
Detroit
been
on the
bad.
attack.
That
Sends
could
the
have been
pass
really
down
bad.
low. And he's tripped up on the play.
Tripping.
The referee's
Can't
hand
do that.
goes up here. Puts it on net. And the goal
Oh,
Ah,
this
I tried to
shot.
slap it, but
That's-
I didn't. Yeah, that was.
Let's see what the official makes for the final.
I didn't pull back far enough.
Oh, you can see the frustration and the body language in him right now. That's the second penalty he's
At least
taken
you
this
pulled
period,
out
James.
far enough.
The Dogs send their man advantage unit out once more.
Though they haven't scored on the power play yet, man, it is a tough thing to do, and this is an
So I've been drinking these IBC black cherry sodas,
It'll come.
and
Yeah, those are good.
boy, they're
The glass
And
ones.
that puck leaves the zone.
yeah. I don't like them as much as like a Stewart's or
Detroit's
a
got the
Jones, you know.
Yeah, those are real
They're not-
old-fashioned.
Munchen's got control of it now from their own end. He grabs the puck here at the point. Knocked away. Sends it to the middle.
Oh,
You know, I was not
Penelope's-
standing in my spot.
I was trying to split you and
Trying
off.
to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Takes the feed.
Oh,
yes!
There it is.
Yes!
Backhand master.
Get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have
That
precise...
shot
There's your
was so
Christ
good.
air.
I had to fake a seizure.
Oh my god.
Well, that goal is not just about the
What a
offense, but
fucking
the energy
angle.
that it provides.
Yep.
All you have to do is have a look at the bench, and you can recognize how much he means to this room.
Past the midway mark in this period. Munchen's ahead.
What was
1-0.
my name?
Yeah.
Hughes
Bad.
in his own end.
I mean, you got a band coming in.
I'm trying to urge you to watch the trailer before we went in.
I completely forgot about the gimmick.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one
I think the
battle
gig's
against
up.
the goaltender. He knows
Gig
exactly where he's
is
at,
up.
and he wins it.
It's over.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And the
Oh.
goaltender
Nice.
Yo, what the
Nice.
hell?
to try to slow things down here.
Nice shot.
Wanted to face off.
Okay.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Dogs have taken a 1-0 lead. Puck is
I'm
dropped,
so
he wins
curious.
the draw here
I
in the
forgot
defensive
what it
zone.
was, and I just see
Dishes it
in
to
a
Gill.
cage, and I'm a little worried.
Munchen's got the puck along the wall.
Oh boy, we're just gonna leave it
I noticed
alone.
that.
You know,
Icing the
That's-
call.
So I was
that's
behind
a horrible
mid
call.
ice.
That went off of one of their
Munchen's put a
balls.
lot of pucks on
So
net. They continue to lead late in the first.
It's G though. What is it?
And they win
Because
the
I
draw
have
here in
a
their own
I
end.
have
Well, there was certainly
a
pressure
core memory
on
in
the
my
center to win
head,
this draw, coming off
but
of
I
the icing where
don't
everyone's
remember
tired. When you get the win,
precisely.
You get out of your zone.
what a move!
Detroit's
What
got
a
possession
pull
of the
shot.
puck. Big time hit on the play, and that had some
I'm trying to get
upside.
a
He's
single
so
hit,
effective
please.
without the puck, and that's how he plays, James. He is so physical that he can separate player from puck, creates a ton of turnovers.
Fucking behemoth.
Handles the puck at the point. Goaltender gave up nothing as it
Do it
goes
again.
off the
Interference?
Munchen's
No?
got it now.
Okay.
Great forecheck by Lee.
Oh,
Outside the call.
Good
Goalie
kill.
face-off.
How did he survive that?
It
twice.
was good to play with that.
Yeah, watch this. Way late.
Whoa!
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again.
The other one was Christ Air. That one was Spirit Air.
And after the draw in center, they've got a hold of the puck. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end.
That was so
Well, there's the
fast.
horn ending period number 1, but this one is
Really? They're giving it to this
over.
guy.
Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Now watch this illegal hit.
The spirit leaving your body air.
Oh, we're gonna see it. There it is.
Oh!
I immediately go to hit him. Wasting no time. They actually have more hits than us. What the fuck? Damn!
That was also illegal.
That was pretty bad. And so is this.
Damn.
Look at how he's holding his chest. Like he just got shot.
Oh no! I
Do
reversed
I
him
have
right
all
here.
the hits? There's no way. No, I
I might
can't
have had one.
I was gonna say.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway.
In a
The
cage.
second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl,
All right.
a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Detroit's behind in this game, and they're right where they should be, James. They haven't earned anything. Why? Because they haven't managed the puck. You have the puck on your stick. You have to make a good...
See it again.
They turned it over way too many times.
Poor Steiner.
Lots of time left in this period. München's got one step.
Go in.
A split second, he was standing up, and then his face was in the ice.
From your friends right there, from off the wing, coming up with the puck. Nice zone entry from the right side. Grabs the puck at center. Tried to get creative by using the boards, but couldn't connect with it.
Yeah,
Come on, not
I think he's
out,
got in
you-
too tight to the defender here. You need a little more
Doing.
time and space if you want to be able to sidestep and get to that puck first.
Something happened.
The right second. I went for him.
I heard the crowd lose their shit.
I was creeping up behind him, waiting for him to get up.
Along the half wall with the puck.
Not who I thought it was going to. Thank you.
This is a
Whoa,
really
whoa,
great
whoa, whoa,
save,
whoa.
James. I mean, you can see that he's battling for position. You can see him moving up and down as his eyes are trying to track and find the puck. That's outworking your opponent and finding a way to make the save.
Made the stop on the play.
Oh,
Holy
München's
shit.
got the puck against the boards. And a strong effort on that play. From the blue line, they take control of it. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit.
The only thing that's coming to my mind right now is the whole fucking Colin Jost saying that the new Black Widow is at least better than the other Black Widow, also known as Loretta Scott King.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a good
I just
one, though. That's
keep
a great
replaying
shot.
that. When I see your name, I'm sorry.
God damn, I fucked up.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring
I'm
and fighting
injured.
to stay in the play.
Let's see it. The big boy, he's been doing a lot of damage.
Hockey, one of them is you have to be aware
Hey,
of your
holy
surroundings
fuck.
and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes out
1
a
inch
huge
punched
hit.
you, bro.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Dogs lead it 1-0. München's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Oh,
Nice
Yes.
hit. What the
he
fuck?
delivered that
It's not as strong as
perfectly.
it usually is.
Almost got the dark side off.
The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall.
Pretend it's like
Cuts into the paint. And he
it's like fingerboarding.
receptions. Takes the feed from off the boards. Coughs up possession of the puck.
Get the fuck out of here.
Keep him up.
Steps across the line and on the attack.
Getting
down
mollywopped
the
on the boards.
And he easily stops that one. Scoops up the puck here. Moves it to kill. Here's an odd man rush. Denies
No
him
way.
close.
I'm right there, bro.
What a fantastic
Save.
save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of
The
the ice.
monster of a menace. Watch this. Block punch. Oh, man.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a 1-0 game to this point.
Oh, no. I saw the
Nice
game.
job tying up his opponent.
Yeah.
Turned aside by Riker. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Almost
Any
got
way
it.
you're escaping. Okay.
München's got the decided edge
I don't know. I think
of the
I'm
shot tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead.
It's an election joke.
Offense is
Election
open,
joke.
somebody wins the draw. Made
Yeah.
the stop on the play. And it's kicked away. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Penalty cleaning up
You're
as
gonna
the
call that
plays go
bull? That's
ahead.
lame.
Weren't you both
Fist
fighting
fake.
for the puck?
There's a job and a role to do, and guess
Yes.
what? It's about PK execution
Watch,
right
you'll
now.
see.
They have the one goal lead.
Yeah, they're
Now
putting him in a
protecting it.
cage.
Barely pushed him.
Goal.
Detroit's getting their power play unit out for the first time
I
tonight.
mean, if you're a
Timely power play at this juncture of the game, James.
so if you're a
I'm actually
diving
making.
welder,
I'm actually
you're a-
making a referee joke.
if you're a diving welder or a
Looking to make
Yeah, they're
something
a
happen.
rigger. an outrigger.
They are riggers,
yeah.
and
if they're diving, you put them in a cage, a diving cage.
You do not want them
Hence,
getting eaten by
get
sharks.
that rigger in a cage.
You don't want that rigger to lose his life to a shark. Okay?
No, absolutely not. Especially not right now, dude. The sharks are out for blood. I don't know what's
You
going
get them
on
riggers
here.
in the water,
And
they can't. They're not able to do anything about it because they're below water.
Yeah, and if a rigger dies, they call it rigor mortis.
Nice shot.
And they get the job done.
Yeah, they.
Both sides back to
The
even.
rigger is out of the cage.
By the penalty killers there.
Oh.
That's a missed opportunity, James.
They've got a 2-on-1.
Go, get it!
Yes!
Give me that goal!
How is that a goal?
Oh, you don't see that very
James
often.
Steiner.
You shoot it into
What?
your own net trying to clear the puck.
What?
The Dogs extend the lead to 2-0
Oh,
now in
these
period
poor,
number 2.
these poor
Yeah, this is
men.
about right, James. They are holding the play. They've maintained possession.
They have our
and they're
luck.
getting a ton of shots on
They have
net.
our
You
rotten
look up at the
luck
scoreboard
right
and say
now.
the right team is winning.
I gave you a bad pass.
Another hit. He will
That's not
feel this before the
interference.
end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep
That's-
Oh, that is!
That
That's
is
not
interference.
fair.
I don't know why they didn't call it.
Fires it on net with the stop.
Damn! What the hell?
An absolute animal.
Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack.
Oh,
I almost.
they got the rebound. Oh man, I was really hoping to see that. It's bad.
Detroit's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario.
Oh, that's
that
the other
last
thing about
sequence to
last
get
night's
that goal.
game
They
is
need to
that
continue where they left off.
the Panthers just went boom, boom, boom. They made it 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 just in the matter of minutes. It just
Oh.
it exploded into a blowout within a matter of like 5 minutes.
Play of the period. Freezer 3.
Still 20 more
Multiple
minutes of
hits.
action to go here in regulation. Third period.
Oh, Lord.
Don't go anywhere.
Caught his legs.
You went bashing butts.
And he got the pass off and assist for that goal. As a oof.
God damn.
Got me good.
What's this team name? Golf Mecca? It's the wrong sport. We're up on hits, finally.
No, they're the new Utah Hockey Club. The golf mecca of the world.
Yes.
Utah.
They're gonna change the team name, right? It's not gonna be the Coyotes anymore.
No, it's literally Utah Hockey Club. It's
No.
Well, for now, they've
UHC.
got to come up with
No. The 25-26 season, or the 24-25 season, jerseys and logos are UHC.
Oh,
That's
so
so
Utah
late.
Hockey Club.
they must not have
Welcome
enough time
to
to come up with the
the
name, like
Washington
with the
Redskins situation, ladies and
Washington
gentlemen.
football team.
Why? What's wrong with the Coyotes?
I guess they want to make
No,
their own.
nothing, but they couldn't take the
now.
brand because these punk ass, I don't know where these clowns came in and started taking over fucking Salt Lake. I really don't know these kids. And it pisses me off because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They look like the Elon Musks of fucking hockey is what they look like.
Elon Musk?
They look like absolute fucking retards. They have no clue what they're doing.
Oh my goodness! Munchen's looking to break out.
It's a disgrace what they're doing.
On the back!
Go with the
Poked away in the neutral zone.
bring back the Atlanta Thrashers.
From
Fuck
off the
Utah.
wall and onto a stick.
Fuck Salt Lake City.
Let's gain possession along the boards.
Interference? What the fuck?
Oh, how did he
Was
keep
nowhere
it
near
out?
the puck when that shit happened.
Stopped
Oh,
by Wagner.
I would have been put in a cage after. My finger was off the stick, so I don't know what the fuck happened there.
On the attack along the
I mean, you
boards.
could be kind
What
of
a steal in his own end.
a rat
That's
in
so
a cage,
mean.
but
I think that was just a sheer amount of the force we had right? We were moving so quickly that it just knocked him over. I'm assuming that must have been what happened to me a second ago, too, because there was no penalty called. I must have just ran into somebody. And that guy just happened to be in our way. Damn! What the fuck? He went ape shit on you. He started hitting you with both hands. He was juggling you.
I wasn't ready for it because it was so late. I just stood there and took it.
And then firing and executing when you have it.
Ooh,
Good read with the stick to break that up.
This watermelon looking ass.
Fuck.
Just stop with the blocker by Laban.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's
A
all
green
alone in the small
bean.
area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Made the save on the play.
Oh!
He's got the puck.
Go, Gadget.
He takes the pass. Pokes it away in his own end.
Get that puck, Williams.
And he takes
Nice.
the
Oh,
shot.
wow. What a
To
pass.
raise him with the paddle save. Chiefs recognizing they're still short-handed here as they
I
get ready
wanted
for the
it.
face-off.
I was going to take it with me.
He fucking threw it.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's
Black
see if
Ops
they can
6 throw.
capitalize.
Yeah.
No room for that one to get through. There's another
Oh,
hit,
fuck.
and you get a sense that this
Have
is
you
a
seen?
game plan to
Have
go
you seen
after
some of the
tonight here,
throws
Sheriff.
that they do now? Actually, there's some crazy shit in there, man.
Oh, yeah.
There is some, like, I've seen that clip where the dude's hiding in like the lighthouse or something. Guy sneaks up, throws him out the fucking window, and he's gone. He's just gone.
More than half the
It's
period
fucking
left
wild.
to play. Mutine's
Oh
got a
shit!
slim lead. They
Like
lead
that's
it
something like
2-1.
yeah, it's goofy, it's stupid, but I
And
like
they win
that.
the
That I'm
defensive
fine
zone
with.
face-off.
As long as it's like really dumb.
Well, pulling people off a ledge is one thing. Like an Assassin's Creed
Oh,
style
no.
fucking pull. That's a fun stuff. Oh!
Munchen's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third.
The fucking amount of zoom that it had right on you, like in the fucking
Yeah, it's like-
very
As
background.
my head hits the
Trying to
ground.
maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And there we go.
Icing,
is the call.
dumbass. Oh
Of
man.
course, they target Lee.
Yeah.
Who doesn't know
Well,
any
past the
better?
midway mark of this period, it's a 2-1 game.
He's just looking for bodies. He doesn't care if they're real or not.
Takes possession of the puck from off the wing.
Oh, give me that bone.
He's got the reaction time from
We'll
a
get a
89
reset
goal.
here.
Like Biden.
Go
Sanders
Biden.
glide into the
Probably.
dots,
What?
looking to get
Joe
things back
Biden,
going again.
wake up. You see him shit his pants the other day? It's fucking
Yes.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That was
the
weird.
new move.
I don't know
The new
what that
dance
was.
move.
A spirited battle
It's a new
on the
dance
boards
move.
for the
Yeah,
puck.
it's called the Biden
Great
crap.
pressure to force the turnover.
Biden
He
crap.
was locked in there.
Yeah, the
Detroit's
crap
got the
dance.
puck on the boards.
Yeah, put
For
me in a
what?
cage. Put me in a cage.
Well, it's
Put
kind of hard
that
to protect a
ringer in a
one-goal lead
cage.
when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK is going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the
It's a
job
referee
done.
joke. They're rigging the game.
Wouldn't you think the right thing to do in that scenario, if your cognitive skills are that
Way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the
Bad
two
that
centers
you
were tied
don't
up.
recognize it as a different word.
yeah, don't you think it would be better off, like, don't you think you
Working the puck
be
deep
doing,
inside their own
hey,
end.
listen, country, I don't think I'm fit for this job anymore.
Oh, we're still talking about Biden. I thought we were talking about. Yeah.
Like, don't you think the right thing to do would be like, hey, yo,
A step down.
I can't fucking stand up. Like, no,
can't
we're gonna
stand
put
up.
somebody else in here.
Well, what's his name? Eisenhower? Wait, no. Who the fuck was it that was in a wheelchair? Wasn't
okay,
that,
but if you
Franklin
could
Delano
put sentences
Roosevelt.
together,
Roosevelt. Right. Yeah. FDR's in a wheelchair. He literally.
he
couldn't
wasn't
get-
trying to run for re-election, was he?
That's wasn't he,
He was
one
president.
of the
I think it was
longest
3 terms.
running?
He was the,
Yeah.
they had to
No,
change.
I mean
think
in
they
the
officially changed
decrepit
it.
state.
He was in a wheelchair, I think, the whole time, all 3 terms.
Yeah.
That's just his most.
And they say we're an
mode
ableist
of transportation. God,
That'd be
this isn't
hilarious.
fucking.
Well, he
This
kept
is-
it hidden on purpose.
For the group that went out there, James,
because
Well,
if it was more widely known, there was a chance that they would not have.
He would lose. Yeah.
At least he kept it hidden. Biden doesn't. Like, don't you think Biden would do the right thing and be like, hey, we gotta come up with something.
They're gonna put me. Oh, tripping. Oh, thank God. I thought they were putting me in a cage again. I was like, alright, joke's getting old. The more we see it, the more dangerous it gets.
Was Williams just yelling at a fan behind the glass?
He might have been. They counted that as tripping? Wow,
You injured him. I don't know how that's a trip.
Curious.
We'll have to watch that back.
Oh.
No! Oh my gosh.
The Predators are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
Moves it to the middle.
No way.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really
Another
up on the
injury.
squeeze.
Go.
Oh no, if they score on this.
Yep.
Ah,
That's embarrassing.
we all went for it because he just sitting
The
there.
puck was for days. At least he has the
I think they were
puck.
assuming a fight was gonna happen, frankly. I think they genuinely, because like the amount of fight initiating hits that I've had, I think they were thinking that something was gonna happen, and then when they realized nothing was happening, they actually went for it. But it worked out for them, so now we just have to get a goal.
A goal.
The Predators take possession in the defensive end.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Won't kill the entire team.
No. That's goalie interference. That's
Are
goalie
you-
interference.
Are you serious?
I don't think he knew where it was.
Jonas Wagner.
Oh, he's got to be sick to his stomach, James. That's such a deflating goal. He thought he had as he's
That's
looking for it.
straight
He just
up
pushes
goalie
it into the
interference.
net. That's frustrating.
Look, they're hitting him. Dude.
His
Really?
whole highlight is him getting kneed in the chest.
Yeah.
And then when he
him laying
turns
flat.
over, his back pushes it in.
Detroit's
That's
gone up
so
by one
bad.
here in period number 3.
And you know
Wow,
that they
we just had
recognize
this
that they've
ripped
got the
from
lead in the
us.
third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't
I don't
just
even
sit
know
back
if
and
I would keep
protect.
trying.
You gotta be
Like,
aggressive at the moment
I
and take advantage
I
of
put
it.
the controller down
Now a quick
and
pass to Keane.
really debating whether or not to even keep going.
Yeah, that was
Dogs are doing a great
ridiculous.
job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is
Let me
on
try
their
it.
stick. They're
Let me
able to
try it.
set
Let me
things
maybe if
all
I
day
get in
long.
there,
Gotta
it'll
make
just
good on them.
they'll
They've gotta transfer
ignore
it
the
north.
obvious
Start
goalie
cashing in.
interference.
Munchen's offensive struggles have been
Fucking
the story
Christ,
tonight.
dude.
Lots of chances, just not
What did I
a lot of
say?
results.
Just our luck.
Inside
That
the
is
last minute
just
here in
our
this
luck.
third. The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone.
Fuck you, fag. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Oh, what a glove save! Kane's got the puck in his own zone.
Nice!
He got all of that hip check. He got all
Fuck
of that
you.
one.
Guess that was worth
Takes the
standing
feed
for.
ahead from the left side.
Ah,
Detroit's
fuck.
got a hold of it along the wall.
Damn!
From the, all alone. Oh, what a save here.
Holy shit, he got annihilated.
Two good teams going
Come on.
head-to-head. It's a close game, and
Oh.
you gotta find a way to execute, in particular when you get those golden opportunities.
Oh,
Wow.
lay it down.
I'm quitting the game. Fuck this shit. Nah, seriously, that's fucking gay. That is some
That
fucking
was.
bullshit.
That was
Up in terms of the
that
God
was
damn it, we had it the whole fucking game.
Yep, the whole game,
Fucking
only to have
dumb
it ripped
faggot
from
ass
us.
shit like that ruins fucking game sessions.
Kind of dry game,
Yep.
my kind of
Fucking
style.
niggers.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come
Skip,
back
we don't need to see that bullshit.
Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down the ice to say thank you. And so
All right, so what are we playing?
I don't know.
What do we even have left to play? Like Like, we could go to Battlefield, but I don't know if anyone even wants to do that anymore.
I played if we had nothing else, but no, I'm not excited to go play it.
Yeah, me neither. And I still have, like, 10 levels to go. The excitement is when I don't have to play it anymore.
Go lose on X Defiant.
I don't even know if I still have that. I was pretty confident on never winning a game of that because it was so terrible. It just doesn't seem worth my time.
I've still got Party Animals installed.
I don't even know if I have that, but it would only take me 3 minutes to download it.
I don't know, there's been...
That's true, there's a lot of updates.
Like an update every week. Probably.
Yeah.
Multiple gigabytes. Let's see. It's up to 10 gigabytes now.
Jeez. That's 1 whole gigabyte more than it was last time we played it. Oh, damn.
I don't know, for me it's 9. I might just stop here.
Is it really? What time is it? Oh yeah, it's 8 o'clock here. I mean, yeah, I guess, I don't know. We're really just waiting for anything to come out at this point, right? I mean, like, of the shit we saw in the showcase, Age of Mythology was the only thing we seemed actually excited for. Because watching everything else, it was just like, oh yeah, that's the game. Looks... I don't know what to think about it yet, because it's the same thing we see with every fucking game. It's just cinematic bullshit, where's the game? Right? Sometimes they'll sneak it in there, right? Like, whatchamacallit snuck it in there. State of Decay snuck a little bit of gameplay in.
Right, I'm looking forward to State of Decay.
Yeah, if it's, I'll give it a shot. I'm not opposed to it. I know I fell out of State of Decay
hoping the
2
multiplayer
pretty fucking quickly.
I think the multiplayer is going to work differently than it did in the last game.
That one hit I had on Steiner, he broke. Jesus. But yeah, I think, yeah, Age of Mythology looks like fun, but that's like another, you know, it's an Age game. Another 3-hour Age session.
3-hour game.
Yeah, that's gonna be an iffy one for most of us. I mean, shooter-wise, like what? We're just waiting for news on the next Battlefield. That's it. And
We got a long way to go. It's gonna be all of next year.
Pretty much. And then everything I've heard about it so far sounds not great. Like, we're going harder in the live service this time than we did in the last one. Like, great, that's not what I wanted to hear. Unless they're referring to we're actually going to put out more content, but that's not really a fault of the live service.
That depends on if the people are there to play it.
It was more of a fault of 2042 being dog shit at launch, which resulted in them having to correct most of their mistakes instead of making new content. Which is why the game feels so small compared to the other ones that we've played, where it's like, man, they've really added, like, nothing.
It's the same pattern for the past almost 3 games, at least for 5 in 2042.
For 5 in 2042, Battlefield 1 was still... Battlefield 1, when it came out, was in a pretty good state. That was the only one where it seemed like they had their shit together. Like, Battlefield 1 was the only really good one. No
because
flaws.
Battlefield 4 falls under that pattern. Game comes out,
yes,
ton of issues.
It comes
they
out,
just spend
tons of problems.
Majority of their time fixing everything.
Yes, but Battlefield 4 also still had a good, steady stream of content coming out. Mostly because it was still under the old, traditional map pack release schedule. So we were still getting lots of new content. Like, a steady flow of it. And
there's people playing it too. 2042 lost people quick.
2042 lost a lot of people, and the content that it was putting out wasn't good. Like we discussed, every battle pass weapon's just fucking overpowered. Right? Like the new LMG they added, like a couple weeks ago. I don't even know if you've used it. It's
Probably
fucking
not.
It's overpowered. Like, it's very clearly, it's like a fast-firing M16 style LMG that can be belt fed or magazine fed, and it's very accurate, very fast-firing weapon. It's like 850 rounds per minute or something, and it hits hard. So like it kills in like no time at all. It melts. It does have low mag size, but from the amount of times I've seen people getting double kills and shit, like, clearly that doesn't matter. Like, it's strong. And it's like, yeah, like, when that's the shit that you're getting, it's no surprise that, like, people are gonna just dip out, because the game's unbalanced, plus it barely works, plus it just is an overall gameplay downgrade from the previous title, which was considered a gameplay downgrade from the previous title, which was still also considered a gameplay downgrade from the previous title. And yet, you know, I feel like they're just repeating a lot of the same mistakes.
You know, I'm looking at the announcements again. There's not a whole lot of multiplayer in general, which is actually really surprising.
There's a lot of single-player stuff.
It's a lot of single-player.
Like, going through it, there was a bunch of stuff that I just skipped because I was just like, we didn't really say anything about it, or I just didn't care, right? Like, I didn't care about the Bayou game. We didn't really say too much about
South of Midnight. Right, it just seems like a game that's not for
It's
me.
just cool.
It's
just cool, but it's not something that I would want to play. And it's like, it looks very artsy-fartsy, but also still pretty competent gameplay-wise. I would say on paper, I have no doubts that it'd be a perfectly fine, if even good game. But I just don't care.
I'm interested in Avowed, that's single player.
Yeah, I'm curious about Avowed. The more I see about Avowed, the less I am interested. Because even looking back at that shit,
that too.
I was like, oh, this looks like dog shit, right? Like, I thought Bethesda games were dated in how they looked. Holy fuck, dude. Obsidian's is not much better.
I feel like their visuals look
terrible.
I thought the visuals looked good, but
stilted is the way I put it, right? Because like when you see the characters talk, it looks very uncanny in a way in a way that's actually worse than Starfield, right? Because Starfield's it's uncanny. Sometimes Starfield does look pretty good in the right lighting. Right, like, because there's a couple of stills that I've captured where it's like, damn, that just looks like a real person. But then again, like, when you see them talk, it's like, oh, close your mouth. Right, like, Jesus Christ.
Fable
but at least, like, there's an attempt at movement. Well, Fable single player, Fable historically has had multiplayer.
Oh, like a co-op?
Yes.
Indiana Jones single player, Perfect Dark single player, South of Midnight was single player.
Perfect Dark had multiplayer, well, LAN-based multiplayer. It was very much a GoldenEye scenario for Perfect Dark.
Okay, well, I could be wrong
but
there.
we don't know what the situation's going to be. Because that's the thing, right? Like, Perfect Dark had multiplayer matches, in the old school N64 sense, but Fable also had an online multiplayer aspect. Fable had trading. You could trade items, right? Because not everyone's gameplay was going to be the same. There were some items, like, basically you were not guaranteed to get everything in a single run of your story. So you would have to trade with other people. It was actively encouraged, which I find very interesting because there's not really a whole lot to do with the multiplayer in those games. It's just kind of a neat thing to have. But it's nice because you can just join someone's game and play the entire game with them. It's actually my ideal multiplayer, because that's like, man, if there was like a single player type game that we could all play, that we could just kind of hang around and be there for, that'd be cool, right? I was hoping Fallout 76 would be that. It fucking wasn't. It's crazy to me how Fable was able to do the shit that 76 wants to do. Fucking, like, goddamn near, like, 15 years ago? Like, what the hell happened?
So, I guess
Fable 3 was 2010.
There was two multiplayer-centric games. Mecha Break, the mech game,
the mech game.
And Fragpunk, the 5v5 hero shooter.
Yeah, that shit. I remember skipping through that during the coverage because I was just like,
right away.
Yeah, skip. Yeah, I just don't care. Not interested.
So that was it. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it was just Call of Duty, and we know nothing about Doom yet. We don't know if Doom: The Dark Ages will have multiplayer, because I think that's what killed a lot of the hype for Doom Eternal. Is that Doom Eternal's multiplayer was strictly limited to that, like, 1v3 versus mode, which was not as cool or nearly as fun as the Quake-style Doom multiplayer that was present in Doom 2016.
I don't think many people really cared about that first game multiplayer. The single-player game is
but I think it had a lot of promise. That's the thing, right? Because playing Doom 2016 felt like playing... Oddly enough, felt like playing Halo. Felt like playing an old fucking Halo game where, you know, some things might be a little unbalanced, but they were, you know, obvious map pickups. That's not shit that you started with. And for fuck's sake, you can spawn with a rocket launcher, but it felt perfectly fine. Because it didn't always kill in one hit, and it had a ridiculously long reload time. There was a balance to everything. There was a counterbalance as well. And it felt pretty uniquely tailored to be a really solid, really fun, old school, like Halo-style multiplayer. It even had an absurd amount of customization for your Doomslayer in a very Halo-centric kind of way that, from what I remember, wasn't super monetized, but maybe that changed later on. But it was fun. And I think a lot of people just didn't care for it because I would say most people aren't as good at Doom as they think they are. I think that's a big problem. It's very fast. It's very fast. I don't think I could do it if I were to play it nowadays. I've certainly fucking slowed down, right? Like even playing Call of Duty, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't tweak with these kids anymore. It's fucking crazy. And like what, Black Ops 6, right? You know, the way our shorts have been going, it's a mixed bag overall. There's things that I saw for Black Ops 6 that I really liked, right? Like, campaign side of things, we really don't know, right? Because my personal take, right, after rewatching the stream and actually doing a deep dive on the direct, I could safely say that those people didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, and I guarantee you the campaign's probably going to be a bit better than what they hyped it up to be, because what they were saying was, you know, counterintuitive. They should have just not talked and instead just showed, because the more they talked, the stupider they sounded. I think the campaign will actually be fine. Or it could be bad, I don't know. That's the thing, it literally told us nothing. It was just them reading out their fucking PowerPoint presentation to us, and it's like, yeah, it's not very effective. Omni movement looks pretty advanced. Do I think it looks stupid? Absolutely. Do I think it'll play well? Probably. It'll probably feel really good. It won't feel really good to get killed by a shotgun tweaker or a quickscope tweaker who's running around sprinting left, right, and back, doing dip, ducks, triple flips, and dives and shit like that. Like, yeah, that looks like it's gonna be cancerous. But I know a lot of people really like the look of it, and I'm like, it just looks like it'll be fucking annoying. It also just doesn't scream realism to me. Everything else we saw looked fine, though. Like, it was pretty run-of-the-mill, like, you know, I like that you can change the HUD, that's fucking great, that's excellent. You know, there's a handful of other things, right? The gun selection from what we saw looks pretty interesting, but we know next to nothing about the gunsmithing, which I was kind of hoping to see a little bit of. They didn't really go over it at all, so we don't really know what that's going to be like. Is it going to be similar to Modern Warfare? Is it going to be closer to Cold War, where you can have like 75 attachments on your gun? Like, what are we doing? You know, they just didn't talk about it. Like, I think there were things that they should have talked about that they just ignored entirely. They might go over it whenever they're doing the... What is it called? COD Next or some generic shit like that? Can't remember, but I know they said they were saving Warzone for that. So we'll find out more about that thing that we'll never play then. I'm willing to give it a try, just because it's on Game Pass and I don't have to pay for it. But did you see how much gigabyte space it takes up?
I heard something about it being like 300 gigabytes.
309.
Crazy.
Now, that is insane. However, I think what that number is with Warzone included.
Okay.
That's my guess, right? Because Microsoft put out a thing saying, wait, before you shit your pants, it's not actually going to be the real number at launch or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay. I kind of don't believe it, because Call of Duty as it is already like damn near 300. It's like 250 fucking gigs or some crazy shit like that. And it's like, why? Like, and I think that is because like Warzone's included, because whenever I played Modern Warfare 2, I know like towards the end of Season 3, because that's around when I stopped playing, it was at like 210 or like 230 or something, and I think a lot of that space was taken up by Warzone. But, you know, that really depends on if Warzone's even going to be worth playing. Because it's all going to be free to us at this point. But it sounds like this Call of Duty, it's not going to have a DMZ type thing. So I just don't care about Warzone. Because it's just Battle Royale. I couldn't give less of a fuck. I would be interested in playing zombies. I'd be fine with that. But in terms of like multiplayer shooters, like Call of Duty's really all we fucking have, and that kind of sucks. Like,
right.
We're not really gonna have much of a choice. We're probably just gonna be playing Black Ops 6, unless it's like truly horrible, right? Like just a miserable experience. We might just not play shooters for a year straight. I don't know. It's not like what? Halo's never coming back. That shit's dead. Infinite died.
Why invest your time there? It's not going anywhere.
No. Well, because I think that's another like problem we're having, is that I know me personally, like I'm way too focused on like an objective, right? Like I feel like I need a reason to play the game, when it's like maybe like we forgot how to play games. Like we forgot how to just have fun without needing a goal or a battle pass or a fucking number to chase, you know? That was like going back and playing 4 really reminded me. I was like, man, it is just fun to just play a fucking game, you know, and just not have to worry about unlocking shit, or I gotta get my battle pass done before the season runs out. It's like I didn't have to worry about. I had everything, and even then, if I didn't have everything, I would just unlock it. You know, they give you little objectives to do, like a specialized thing that you have to do in order to unlock the thing. That's all well and fine. I'm still playing the game. I'm still having fun. Whereas, playing 2042, it's like I gotta grind out the battle pass so I never have to play it again, right? Even Call of Duty was that same way. I had to grind out the battle pass so that I didn't waste my $10 or whatever. And it's like, fear of missing out and fear of wasting money, right? That sunk cost.
Well, maybe if there is nothing else, then Halo works, and it's on display.
Yeah, because
if there's nothing else in the back of our mind, like, we should just be playing this other game so we can actually make progress towards it. Why are we wasting our time on Halo? But if there's nothing else, then maybe Halo does fill that void.
Because at least Halo, you can do goofy shit, right? Like, if we really get bored enough, we can just go into some rando's custom games and just have fun. Because that's always a blast. Even if you don't know what's going on, you can just hop in there and do some stupid shit or ruin everyone's day. Whatever. Old school shit. It's just like, we got, we playing NHL every day straight. I'd lose my fucking mind, right? Because of shit that, we just saw. Where it's like, oh yeah, the SpongeBob meme where the guy lifts up the toilet seat. It's like, oh, the game was stolen but from us in the last minute of play. Cool. Like, no recovery, nothing we can do. It's over. Like, that's not fun. Like Marine said, shit like that ruins game sessions. Shit like me wedging the puck over the fucking goal, off the goalie's back into our own goal. Like, when the fuck does that ever happen? How the fuck do they have a clear goalie interference where they shoved their fucking skates into his chest and it doesn't get called? And it's a fair goal, and that's what wins the game? Insane. I was like, yeah, I'd quit playing too. I certainly didn't feel like playing this after that. Fuck. But, like, we don't really have anything else to play. And there's not, like, any real fun cooperative shit to play either. Right? Like, there's no...
Well, at least there's none that we actually want to try.
Yeah, like, I'm not really willing to download all of Destiny just to not know what I'm doing
or
and play
Deep
a
Rock
raid
Galactic,
that I don't want to play.
Or,
yeah.
Warhammer, what's it called? Dark Tide. And it seems like everyone's given up on Sea of Thieves. So yeah,
I wouldn't mind going back to Sea of Thieves, especially after this crazy update or whatever that they're having soon, but it is just like, you know, I don't know what else to play. It feels like a lot of these games have kind of just failed us, you know what I mean, in a way where it's like, I don't want to play them because I know they suck, you know, like, I'll go back to Fallout 76 every now and then, but like, the more I play it, the more I'm reminded, like, oh yeah, this game sucks. Like, even through all the efforts they've made to make it good, it's still, like, shitty, you know what I mean? Kind of like the 2042, where it's like, yeah, horrible launch, and it hasn't recovered ever since, right? Like, sure, it's better, but that stain is still there. You can still see it. It's clearly visible. 76 has that problem. Destiny has that problem for us, right? Like, that's kind of the big reason I don't want to go back, is like, it did me dirty, like, twice. Or was it twice or 3 times? I can't fucking remember.
But for me it was twice. It was just buy the game, and then the first DLC comes out, and they want another
and it sucks.
$30 or $40. Oh, and if you don't get the DLC, then it's basically game over. That's stupid. And then the same thing with the second game. Comes out, we play it. First DLC's coming out, it's another $40, and if you don't get the DLC, then there's nothing for you to do. You have to buy it.
Yeah.
And like, we're locking the previous stuff, or whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't buy the DLC,
reintroducing
you might as well just
old places.
snap your disc in half and never play again.
Yeah, it is. Ugh. And I'm, you know, as I've been told, things are different now, but it's still like we'd have to go through the entire game just to get to the point that is, you know, current day Destiny 2, and it's like, I'm not that interested, or never really have been that invested in the story, because it didn't hook me. It failed miserably twice, and it's not much that can really get me invested at this point, right? There's just nothing there. And that's like, that same problem happened with ESO. I remember we all tried it once, right? At Sweat Phillips, still in the guild. And it's like, yeah, it didn't stick. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. It happens. The game's just not, especially that game, because it just looks like shit. It's very noticeably dated. And it's not for everybody, especially now. I would even argue clearly it's not for me anymore, because that trailer was abysmal and a fucking mockery, frankly. Because especially when you compare that dog shit ESO trailer to that WoW trailer, and it's like, the WoW trailer had actual reverence for the things that came before, whereas the ESO trailer wasn't really holding any actual reverence to the stories that we've explored over the past 10 years. No, it was more a reverence of the community interactions, right? Because like if you pay close attention to what's going on in those trailers, or in that trailer, it's just a lot of dumb bullshit, like goofy, stupid shit that you see real people do. And it's like, yeah, okay, I understand it. It's the novelty. It's about the people, not the game. But that's dumb. I'm sorry. The people know that. They don't need to be reminded. They need to be reminded that the game itself is cool. Because I feel like that hasn't been happening for a while. Like, there's no reverence for the actual plots and stories going on, because if you actually remember what happens in the game, you'll realize none of it lines up and none of it makes sense. And also, we don't want to acknowledge that time has passed in-game because everything takes place in the same year, despite 10 years worth of progress happening. It's a very backwards ideology, which is why ESO fails in that regard, whereas WoW clearly did a much better job with their trailer in a way that even I could recognize. Someone who has never played WoW and knows fucking nothing about WoW. I was like, oh, these are all previous trailers, right? Like, I could recognize the Lich King having never played, or is it the Witch King, Lich King, whatever. I could recognize the big bad guy without never having played the fucking game, and I know what Cataclysm is because it was a big fucking deal. Like, it's like a pop culture absorption, whereas with ESO, they can't really show anything because none of it has that same impact. It is nowhere near as big a game as WoW as it would like to be. And so instead of focusing on the game itself, they focused on the players and like the stupid shit that they do in their off hours in Riften while they stand around and listen to 102.3 The Rift as they dance around and throw poop balls at each other and yell slurs in the streets, because that's the game.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep waiting, see what happens.
I know. It's just nothing to fucking play.
Alright, I gotta get out of here now. Getting late.
Is oh well, there's always tomorrow.
Alright, I'll take it easy.
Yep.